Hey guys, Christina Ritchie. If you want more Paahs, but you're duffing your shots, topping it, chunking it, you're just not hitting it solid, join me in this practice session. You can do it anywhere. It's amazing. What we're going to do is train our lead wrist 3 ways. We're going to use Hackmotion, which is amazing. We're going to use George Gankas's wrist click, which is amazing. And we're going to use my Mo Paahs ball marker, which is amazing too. All right, all 3 are going to help you train your lead wrist, because your lead wrist is the controller of the club face. And the club face is what hits the ball. So we're going to train that here, right at home. You ready? Let's get to it. What you're going to need for this practice is some tees, a glove with a ball marker, Hackmotion, and Gigi's training aid with a snap. All right, all these you can do at home. You're going to hit the tees, they're going to represent a ball versus hitting nothing. All right, you're going to make a real swing when you hit the tees. So these are 3 great ways to practice. Let's get to it. All right, before we dive in, we're going to just warm up. So grab your tees, just kind of warm up, get a vibe. And we're going to start with Hackmotion. All right, get some data, identify exactly what's going on. All right, so let's rev up Hackmotion, and let's get some data. All right, so you can see the numbers here. So I'm going to go ahead and exaggerate this. So I have a neutral grip, so it's set up. I have some extension. I'm going to go to the top. All right, that's neutral. I'm going to come into impact. I feel like I have a ton. And rotate through. All right, knowing in real life I shouldn't have that much at impact. With a neutral grip. All right, in range, good stuff. I like to be flexed at the top, so that's my personal preference. So as far as I'm concerned, I'm in range. +8 at impact, I'd rather have a little less than that. I'd rather be closer to 0 or -5. So let's see if I can get that. +5. All right, I gotta get my tees. All right, I'm going for -5 for impact. I'm gonna rehearse ridiculous amounts. -1. All right, what a great way to train. Being aware of what your wrists are doing, getting the data to prove it. All right, we got this. Let's see if we can do this. We got this. Oh, I did it there for sure. +3. Okay. That was a good swing. That tee went flying. All right, perfect. 2 flex. Well, that's what I like. -4. Oh, so the +6 is how much you're out of range. All right, I get it. So -4 is what I actually was. Cool. Oh, good stuff. It's awesome. Then you can do audio feedback, which is cool. All right, so after we do hack, knowing what you know what the numbers are, then we're going to move to some other training aids. And again, you can do this at home. It's fantastic. I recommend doing this at home. It's a really great way to practice. I like doing it at the range too, don't get me wrong. Oh, it went on the roof. Ah, perfect. Again, it says 2 flex at the top, but that's what I like. That was a good swing. In range. And when you set up your tee, set it up so it's square. Like that. So you can bring your club face back to square. I really like this. I love hitting tees. Well, they go pretty good. I want to show you how these balls go flying. I mean, the tees. They're awesome. All right, so from this position, again, rehearse, look at the monitor, so you can get a visual and a feel of what -11, 12, 27, 4, that's kind of more neutral. As you come into impact, -27, All right, that's too much, and then rotate. All right, knowing you're not going to get that in real life. All right, you've got to rehearse to the point of silly, the impact position. Impact was in range. That was 3. Again, I want to be in the negative numbers, but you know, it's fine. I'd hit a good ball like that. And that's the key. All right, so I like it as big. You can really see it. I like using it on the tablet versus the phone because it's big. And it's really good for practicing. All right, so I got the monitor there. I can see it. All right, good. That's 4. All right, cool. Let me do a bad one just to show you. All right, so I'm gonna overcook a bad one. All right, so two extended plus 9. All right, so out of range, 2 extended. All right, so it's super clear. You don't need a PhD in this stuff. All right, let's do Gigi. George Gankas. I really like this. It's got the audio. Super smart. I put this on first, middle finger, and just wrap it around. I really like this because it fits my small wrist. It fits good, you know. It wraps good. And it's double wrapped, which is awesome. All right, so our goal is to boom. All right, the only thing is you don't know how much bow you're adding. But again, if you're a player that's coming in super cupped, you're gonna love this. Grab your tees. All right, what you're gonna do if you're new to this, you're gonna go halfway point, stop, click, rotate. Okay? Halfway back, which is just your takeaway position really. Click, rotate. All right, that's the move. Takeaway, click, rotate. So to reiterate, the purpose of the click is to get your wrist in a better position at impact. This would be where players would go off. Right, you'd hear no click. So if you're new to this, I want you to stop, click, rotate. Players would go off with a rotation. Right, so maybe they'll get here and do this, and then they'll do this. All right, so they're not moving the body. Once you get here, click, rotate. Just let the arms come down with your rotation. Water break. There's like 5% humidity here. Where's my 80%? Good. All right, I'm gonna actually show you from down the line so you can see how well the tees are flying. All right, they should come out pretty low if you do it right. And when you set the tee down, set it so it's square to your club face. All right, so this is just reinforcing that you want to be here, not here, or there, square. All right, you can even do a couple rehearsals here. Boom, boom. All right, so the rotation's bringing the club down. Boom. What I'm not doing is getting to the top, clicking, and throwing my arms at it. All right, the rotation brings the club around. It's important. All right, I'm talking about this rotation, the butt move. Boom. All right, so here's how you're going to set your ball marker. All right, now when you look down, that's what I'm asking you to do. With the club in your hand, with a neutral grip, Here's our T. So set with a square face, just like that. All right, and then you're going to come down, you're going to do that. All right, that's what it's going to look like from your perspective. All right, so from my perspective, this is important, because when you look at it on camera, it's going to look different. From my perspective, as I'm coming down, boom, I can't see the face, the ball marker, all right? From your perspective, it doesn't look like it's facing the ground, all right? But in reality, we never want it like that, all right? So that's a really important point. This is from your perspective. So let me get the camera that way. All right, so as you come down, you're gonna do that, all right? That's all you need to do. All right, well, if you look at it on camera, you're gonna like, well, the ball marker's not facing the ground. All right, we don't want this. I mean, that would be crazy. We just want a little boom, and you're good. Where players go off is they come through like that. That's where players go off. You can see that club face is wide open. All right, so that's what we're trying to avoid here. Open and pointing to the sky. So now we're gonna get the knuckles, the whole top of the hand facing more down, so we come into the ball more square, and the hand's leading. That's what it's going to look like from your perspective. It's not going to be that. And it better not be this. So my suggestion is do the stop move and go through. All right, so obviously you can't see it when you're swinging, so my suggestion is get a camera, but when you rehearse it, all right, because you've already done those two, I recommend doing hack first, Gigi second, this one third. All right, so I can't see it. Where players go off as they come through like that. And you can see the ball markers pointing to the sky. All right, so follow the arrow.